Hey guys, it's Matt from You and Your Horror Movies, and welcome to another Top 10 Tuesday. This list, we are doing our top 10 snow themed horror. So, pretty much horror films that take place during snow time. There will be no Christmas horror. I took out all the Christmas movies I could think of because I want to save that for a future list. So, I went through my collection, and thought, okay, what has snow in them? And I found a good chunk. Some are pretty obvious, some are not for my list here. And I hope you enjoy my top 10 snow themed horror. Yes. I live in New York, so I deal with snow a lot. I hate the shit. So when I see these movies, sometimes they make me freak out because I hate snow so much. All right, number 10. Let's go over here. And my wife and I actually enjoy this film. It's a stupid, funny movie, and that is Storm of the Century. Yes. It is a pretty bad film, but my wife and I have seen it so many times we laugh on it constantly. The blizzard hits, and this gentleman in a small Maine town, go figure, has arrived and pretty much gives the town an ultimatum. And certain people are getting killed off, and during this gigantic, nasty ass blizzard, bleh, hate snow. But yeah, Storm of the Century. I think this was a made-for-TV movie, so definitely was fun for a Stephen King film. Like I said, my wife and I quote lines from this left and right. It's just a fun movie to watch for us. I know some people get to hate on it, but for us, I have to have it in my 10 because I like it so much. All right, number 9 is The Thaw. This one is, excuse me, a ghost house underground. Pretty much this has a small role with Val Kilmer. He is up in, I want to say near Alaska. They unearth a polar bear from the frozen Arctic, and they bring it back to uh, their base there to work on it. So they take off. They go back to the dig site, and then a bunch of college students show up to do their semester there, I guess. And one of them is his daughter. So there's things going wrong with his daughter and everything. And in the carcass of the polar bear are these prehistoric bugs. And these prehistoric bugs, they thaw and start causing trouble in the expedition. They make people go crazy. They kill you. It's a fun killer bug film. It's something different. It takes place in the winter. A lot of snow, of course, up in the Arctic there. Uh, Definitely different for sure. And draws people nuts. It was fun. The Thaw for number 9. Number 8 is a fun slasher called Shredder. Yes, bunch of snowboarders are up in a resort, and someone is taking them out one at a time, usually with an axe, dressed up in snow attire. My favorite part is the snow. Shit, was it? It's like it's the snowplow scene. There you go. That scene cracked me up. I had to rewind it and play it over and over again. Some of the kills are pretty cool. Some are kind of lame, but it's different. It takes place on the slopes and goes after a slasher on the ski slopes. There is an 80s slasher called Iced. That's another one that takes place on the ski slopes. Another killer's dressed up in a snow garment. Unfortunately, that one doesn't have a release. It doesn't have an official at all. You could probably find a bootleg, but if you can find Shredder, definitely get it. It's a fun slasher film for number 8. Number 7 is Blood Glacier. I like this one. It takes place, I think this is in Germany. I think this takes place there. Yep, German Alps. And it's another research station. They find this glacier of red ice. And what happens is any creature infected with this blood ice mutates. So if it eats something, it mutates from what it ate, and so on and so on. And this is like kind of like John Carpenter's The Thing, but it affects animals only. It doesn't affect people. But people get killed. Takes place on ice and in the snow. I heavily enjoyed this. I recommend watching this not English dubbed. Watch it in the German language with the English subs. It gives it a better watch for it. The English dub kind of ruins it a little bit, so watch it the other way. It's a blast. Number 6. This one freaked me out a little bit when I was watching it. I really enjoyed it. Uh, excuse me. Definitely got that Frozen type to it as well. And that is, hey, guess what? Frozen. Yes, kids stuck on a ski chalet where they're stuck pretty much for the weekend, and frozen nights, hungry wolves are down below. Yep, the director that did Hatchet series, wow, I can't remember his name, has Adam Green. Jeez, I knew there was a color in it. Adam Green's Frozen. A lot of fun, good special effects, great storyline. I like how they're stuck there, and they just do anything and everything to try to survive. And of course, if you've seen this film, you know what I'm talking about. Fun film. Highly recommend checking out Frozen if you've never seen it. I need to upgrade that too. I want to get the Blu-ray. All right, number 5. It's kind of weird. I'm going a little different order, but we got Dead Snow. Yes, German Nazi zombies during a snow trip where they unearth this gold in the group and unlocks the curse of the Nazi soldiers. Very gory, a lot of fun. Again, takes place out in the snowstorm, out in the snow. Great film. Hey, guess what? That's number 5. Hey, and I went backwards because number 4 is better than number 1. So this is number 4. Dead Snow, Red versus Dead, Part 2. Amazing. So much fun. The Nazi zombies are back to cause murder, mayhem, and gore. Yes, I can't. This duo I had to throw in the snow theme because it is all snow themed, and of course I like 2 better than 1, but 1's still great. Had to put 2 before 1. Number 3 is 30 Days of Night. I am not including Let the Right One in. I wanted to put some different films in here, but when I saw this movie, it blew me away because it takes place in Alaska, where during the time it's 30 days of complete darkness, and these vampires are on a boat that they get out and go back to this small town. And I was just amazed how the blood covered the snow in this film. So much fun. I liked 30 Days of Night. It was a fun vampire film. The sequel, it was okay, but this one was so much better. Some of the vampires looked pretty badass, especially the main guy there. The destruction they did, the gore was fantastic. The ending was pretty cool. I liked the ending. So that's 30 Days of Night. All right, now for the obvious ones. Number 2, The Shining. Yes, Danny Kupiak's The Shining. Come on, here's Johnny. I can't say anything bad about this film. I love the scene where they're out in the bush maze during the snowstorm. Yes, can't say anything bad about The Shining. Can't talk much about it because mostly everybody's seen it. And the same one, my number 1 is almost my number 1 horror, and that is The Thing, John Carpenter's. Yes, this movie is awesome all the way around. I can watch this one over and over again. I will not get the Blu-ray because it does not have all these features, which pisses me off. Because look at all that. Put on the fucking Blu-ray. It's a Blu-ray for crying out loud. But anyway, The Thing. Love The Thing. Everyone knows about this film. Alien gets frozen in the ice. They unearth it, text, blah blah blah. They did a prequel to it. I don't mind the prequel. I know a lot of people hate it. I don't mind it. I can watch it here and there, but it's definitely not going into my top 10. The original remake is definitely going in my top 10. The original is still good too. All right, guys. Thanks very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed my top 10 snow horror, snow themed. If let me know what you think down below. I said I am not putting any Christmas horror in there. I'm saving that for another list. And I wanted to add some other films that people probably have not seen or heard of, so I wanted to throw them in as well. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I hope you like this list. And let me know. Later guys. Peace. Stay warm.